The youngest is 58 years old, my brother Andrew. And of course, Brother Augustine, Brother Ambrose. Ambrose is also brother to Brother Andrew. They're all very old people. Right?
Brother Augustine is still
Yes, yes. Brother Augustine is there. Brother Augustine was the headmaster of primary school.
Primary school, that's right.
Yeah. So what happened is that the brother visitor does not exist anymore in Malaysia. They have merged Southeast Asia under Hong Kong office, where a Filipino brother has been brought in to be the brother visitor. What actually has happened is that they are doing what you call a succession. Basically, they are going. Then no one wants to be a novice anymore as a brother, as a teacher, as a teaching order. Nobody. I did ask the brothers, that. What do you want from me? Because they just very sincerely asked me, God, we need people to take care of the school because we have to pass on the school to what we call an association. I said, association means to me like an alumni and all that. No. Their vow in 1700, I'll do this very quickly. 1700 was only two things before the church controlled them. It's called vow of association. They didn't hire anybody, they just said, I vow to be associated. And the associates were teachers. That means you share your common being and your common bond. And the other one's called vow of stability. That was associated to the school. That means you live in the school, you live humbly in the school. And then later on, 100 years later, the church put it under a Christian order. And they had to take celibacy and a couple of other things and giving the wealth back to the church and all that stuff lah. So, but if essentially, the brothers are invoking the vow of association and passing it on to old boys, people, teachers, ex-teachers, so that 20 years down the road, there will not be any more brothers in this region at all. Yeah, except for Philippines lah, because that's naturally
so sad.
Yeah, it is. But I think the brothers at the same time have got two threats hitting them now. One of the main threats was that the archdiocese want back all their land. Every single one of them. Sarawak, Melaka, and KL lah. So the brothers know that the three schools are being affected. St. John's, St. Francis, and St. Joseph. St. Joseph has surrendered now. The letter to take control of St. John's was issued last week, late last year. Okay, but I have intervened, and the Archbishop has accepted my request because I wanted them to understand that you cannot disassociate the LaSalle brothers after coming up to the 110th year. You cannot do that. It's not fair.
Why?
Because you see, when they take authority of the school, all right. That means the brothers have got no more say in St. John's.
They take who take?
The church. The church owns the land.
Okay.
Yeah. So St. Francis is the same. Actually, St. Francis is exactly down the center line, and on top of that, St. Francis has been quite how you say.
Is Francis Xavier in Penang?
No. So St. Francis Melaka.
Oh, St. Xavier's Penang?
No, not St. Xavier. St. Xavier is owned by the brothers. So that's okay. Just these three lands lah. So what the Archbishop had accepted, I said, listen, the brothers need to be told, if we have to move St. John's out of where Bukit Nanas is, just give us 5 years, we'll find a shack and we'll put St. John's Institution on it. But it would never ever be just discontinued. Just like that. And I explained to the brothers that I don't know what is your SOP, but you can't just willy-nilly just capitulate and say the church said take your land, okay lah, take lah. Because the brothers were adamant. They said, yes, Mugai, but we had no choice. He said, well, you have a choice. You tell them, give me notice, 5 years down the road, I vacate. But don't.
What do they want to take the land for?
Okay, this thing is a worldwide thing. There are two things that are there's a mismatch here. One is called the Catholic Christian missionary issue, which is quite likely under Archdiocese. Then there is what we call the spiritual mission, in which the LaSalle brothers have been working. And I've seen the documents and their own brothers manual to say what they want in people. It doesn't matter what faith you are. They want you to possess spirituality, because then you have some semblance of knowing what is good and what is bad. I'm not saying that this, but this is how they perceive. So, and this is why I keep saying to the Archbishop, be patient, because they assume the brothers don't know anything. But in reality, the brothers have been planning meticulously. In fact, they have a saying, reflection. They always reflect on their actions and their thoughts and their plans. So, I have given the Archbishop to say, listen, this is all the documents, I give it to you now. Please do not ever say that LaSalle brothers don't want anything to do with St. John's anymore, because that's what they said to me the moment I walked through the front door. You know? And the sad part was 2 LaSallians who are on the board were like, oh yeah, they are like that. And I said, no. And I asked Archbishop, it stops now, because you got the document, don't say anything with regards to the LaSalle brothers. The second thing I told them is you cannot take over the school until the what we call the stakeholders of the school. There are a lot of stakeholders. There is the Malaysian LaSalle Education Council. There is Signal Pide, the elders who ex-headmasters and all that. The old boys, the Parent Teachers Association, so many other stakeholders. So what we are doing now is we are setting up in October a 110 in the future. And like what you said, Jim, is very true. We have no choice. We have got to take the school out of the government system, period.
Yeah.
Because,
private, right?
yeah, because I have gone to 2 levels where I had the worst parents and the worst politicians jump into the school. You know? It was shocking.
And courage display, all ye Johannes join in the lay. Send a volley of cheers on high, shake down the thunder from the sky. What though the odds be great or small, dear old St. John's will win all.